Hello everyone and welcome back to Car Venus 14. Now today we are going to be doing another League of Legends roleplay, and we are going to be teaching you, well, I'm going to be teaching you today how to play Mordekaiser. That's right, we're playing Mordekaiser in this matchup today, and I'm going to show you the basics, the advanced tips, some tips and tricks that we're going to be showing. So yeah, now we are against, oh yeah, the lag. Now, we are against a Gwen. Now, we already did a video of Gwen on how to play, so yeah, do go check that out if you guys want to see that. But the runes you take as Mordekaiser, the spells you take, by the way, guys, are Flash and Teleport. For Gwen as well, you also take Flash and Teleport. You can also take Teleport and Ignite if you want. You can also go to Flash and Ignite if you think you're going to win early, but I take Teleport because the global pressure is just much better. Now, as for the runes, you go Conqueror. Lethal Tempos, I wouldn't really recommend Lethal Tempo on Mord, because in my opinion, I feel as though Conqueror is just better on him than Lethal Tempo. So, yeah, besides, he does so much damage anyway that Lethal Tempo, you know, he's more ability-based, if that makes sense. So, yeah, Conqueror just seems better on him. Triumph, Tenacity, you always go Tenacity. You can go Alacrity if they've got no CC, but Tenacity is usually better on Mord. So, yeah. Last Stand, because he's a bruiser. Then you go Bone Plating or Second Wind, depending on the matchup, and then you go Revitalize for the extra heal and shield power. Then the small runes you go are attack speed, ability power, and armor or magic resist, depending on your comp. Now, we're against a Gwen. Now, if you didn't know, Gwen and Mordekaiser are actually very similar. They're actually quite similar in terms of their kit. They both have one damaging ability, that being their Q. Their W is both defensive. Their E is basically a way to engage on an enemy. So, yeah, and their ults basically both increase their own damage. So, yeah. Well, not all the time, but yeah. As you can see, the Gwen is playing, you know, a little bit safe, while, yeah, and as for us, we don't really have the early game advantage on Gwen. She doesn't really have the early game advantage on us either. She is good into AP, or, like, you know, bruisers, basically, like tanky bruisers, and Mordekaiser is one of them. Yeah, now, Mordekaiser does hit his power spike earlier than Gwen does. Mordekaiser's big power spike is his level 6, because once he gets his ult, he's really strong. Now you can see there I went for a little bit of damage on the Gwen. And yeah, I saw her Q fully stacked up, so I decided let's play a little bit far back, and like I did, she wasted her Q without getting anything there, so that's good. Again, I let the wave, I want to try and let the wave push back in. Of course, I see another opportunity here and go in. At this point, I didn't see that Gwen had her Q. I hit my level 3 power spike, hence I went in. So yeah, now we have the shield. Now the order you want to upgrade your abilities is your Q first, which is the huge mace slam where you slam Nightfall into the ground. Your E, which is your pull, that thing, and then your W, which is your shield. Now the white bar below your health bar is basically your shield bar. So when you take damage or deal damage, you basically build up that bar, and the more you have, the more shield you have in that bar, obviously the more shield you'll get basically when you activate it. So I see Hecarim down here, and I try and grab him, but unfortunately didn't manage to land. So yeah, he does grab the Scuttlebug, I believe. So yeah. Yeah. So again, I realize that I don't realize this right away, but I realize I should probably be slow pushing the wave if I want to get an advantage on her. Now, you can see, farming with Mordekaiser, it takes practice, it does. After all my time playing Mord, I still can't get it. So yeah. Because of that engage, I miss a caster minion, so annoyed at that. Gwen teabags us for good measure. I also do apologize for the FPS drop here, guys, because, you know, potato PC, I mean, I did say in my last video, my Gwen video, so, yeah. As you can probably see, I'm not really slow pushing the wave, I'm more hard pushing it. Of course, Gwen is playing super back because, I mean, Mordekaiser is stronger than her. Mordekaiser hits his power spike stronger than Gwen. So, Mordekaiser hits his power spike earlier than Gwen. So, yeah, we get a Q slam off here. At this point, I decide to back off just because the wave is so far pushed in that if I stay, there's really no point. So I decide to just back off and grab my item here. So yeah, we back. Also, guys, starting item on Mord, you want to start Doran's Ring if you know it's going to be an okay matchup, or Doran's Shield if you feel as though you're going to get, destroyed early game, basically. So yeah, now we backed and grabbed a blasting wand. So yeah, we're building towards Riftmaker. Mordekaiser's mythic, best in slot mythic is Riftmaker because it gives him health, it gives him a load of ability power, and it gives him Omnivamp, which is really strong on a bruiser, like a tanky bruiser like Mord. So yeah. You can see here, Gwen has pushed the wave up towards, towards us, so that's really good. She backs off immediately because she knows that I have the item advantage here. So if she does engage on me, I will win. I will beat her in a fight. So, yeah. Of course, this bit, I just properly start slow pushing the wave at this point. She wants that cannon minion. I make sure that she doesn't get it, so she loses out on the cannon minion, which is good. Let's see if I land my cannon minion. I do get my cannon minion. Perfect. So yeah, in terms of CS, guys, Gwen is ahead of us. However, she's not ahead of us by too much, and we will catch up to her. I missed this minion over here, which I just realized, and I'm sad about. So yeah. Gwen is just waiting for us to push the wave into her, but unfortunately for her, that's not really going to happen. Of course, I am taking a load of damage from the caster minions here, but like I said, it's a minimal amount of damage. It's not as though I'm too worried about it. Yeah, I'm placing myself between her and my wave so that she doesn't actually get anything from it. I go down to ward because I have no idea where the Hecarim is. Now, you can see through the live replay, yeah, that, he's coming. And, of course, I 1v1 the Gwen here because I hit my level 6. Because I hit my level 6, she loses that fight because now I've hit my major power spike. Now that I've hit, I get the double kill. I don't know how I managed to get that kill there. I really don't know what got that kill because I don't think I have anything in my runes, but I literally just got a double kill off of that. So now that now that I've got 2 kills, it means I'm basically strong. I've got 2 kills now. I'm ahead of the Gwen in terms of farm and level. So yeah, I went down here to help with the Syndra, but the Syndra backs off. So yeah, I'm presuming it's because she saw me come down. So yeah, you guys can see there that, Mord basically, once he hits his level 6, because of the way his ult works, I just become basically indestructible in my ult. So yeah. And now we grab our Leeching Leer. So yeah, because we got those 2 kills off, it meant we could grab a Leeching Leer straight away instead of building into it. So yeah. That's really, really good. Now, Gwen has pushed the wave under our turret, so we TP in because I know I'm probably going to miss the wave if I don't TP in. So, yeah. Gwen backs off. And now is the point where Mordekaiser really starts to do well. Once you hit level 6, guys, this is when Mord is going to start absolutely slaying. So, yeah. Just try and farm up before level 6, basically. Level 3 Mordekaiser is also quite strong because his shield gives him that extra survivability. So level 3 is also a really good point to go in, but Mordekaiser really starts slaying around level 6. So yeah. The way Gwen also approached me that time when Hecarim was coming up for a gank, I knew something was off, so I decided, you know what, because she's going in, I may as well go in with her. And if you guys did notice during that fight, when Gwen popped her W, I did my ultimate, and if you guys didn't know, what is it? Mordekaiser actually, what is it? When Mordekaiser takes someone into his death realm, he gets rid of all like buffs and things that the opponent has out on the field. So for example, Akali's Shroud is one of them. Gwen's W is another one. So basically, as soon as I saw her go in and use her W, I knew that was my time. All right, if I ult her here, I can definitely beat her. So I beat her. Yeah. Of course, without Gwen's W, she's really, you know, she's weak, basically, without her W. I mean, especially at that level, she is quite weak. So, yeah. You can see here, Gwen is communicating really well with her team. Like, she says where I'm not. I fight her here again. I win this fight because I have my W. I get the flash out of her, bless her soul, she got so scared. So yeah, I have my W up at this point, so I'm not really too afraid of, you know, losing a battle. So yeah, besides, it's not as though, you know, Gwen has her W, sure, but I've got a full shield, which acts as a second life bar. So yeah, that's why Mord is really strong. This Gwen is playing very safe now against me. Ever since I got those first two kills, she's been playing really safe. I was in her W here. I decided to death dimension her here because number one, I have the level advantage. Number two, I have my shield. So yeah, even though I 1v1'd her under turret, it meant I would win anyway because I had my shield up. I was a level ahead of her. Yeah, and I was also an item ahead of her as well. So I won that fight no matter how hard she tried. So yeah. We grabbed 2 platings here, I think. 2 platings? Yeah. Also, guys, fun fact about Mordekaiser, well, it's more of a known fact, but basically, when Mordekaiser kills someone in his death dimension realm, he steals a portion of the person that he killed in his death dimension. He steals a portion of their stats, and basically has those stats until that opponent, you know, revives. So you guys saw there that I had a crown above my head and Gwen's logo next to me. Yeah, that basically meant that I had a portion of Gwen's stats, but ever since they disappeared because Gwen had respawned. That's basically how Mord's ult works. So if you ult someone at the beginning of a fight and kill them immediately, you become that much stronger when you come out of your death realm. So yeah. At this point, I'm debating whether I go attack damage boots or, armor boots or magic resist boots, because their team is basically split. Gwen, Syndra, and, Gwen and Syndra both do AP, but Hecarim, Jhin, and Pantheon all do AD. Now, Gwen and Syndra were going to be threats late game, but at this point, I decided to take armor boots because I knew Jhin is a late game monster. Hecarim is also okay into the late game. Pantheon completely falls off. But then I decided to go armor boots instead because everyone does auto attacks in the game. And auto attacks are AD. I decided, you know what? Let me just go armor boots because it will block more damage than magic resist will. So yeah. Now, unfortunately, because I was stuck in base, just deciding what to, what boots to pick, Gwen did actually get a few platings. Now, you guys can see here, I'm hugging the top brushes because I thought Gwen would be in one of the top brushes. I'm not exactly afraid of her at this point, in all honesty. I can 1v1 her and honestly demolish her at this point. So, yeah. Like you guys can see, I'm a level ahead of her. I have the item advantage. And I also brought Rift Maker, guys. So yeah, I brought Rift Maker on that back. I brought cloth armor as well as boots, so I am building towards armor boots. So yeah. I completely forget to slow push here. But then again, all the minions were on low health. So I decided, you know what, we grabbed the cannon minion. Cannon minion. Yeah, Gwen's W was down at that point, so I knew I could go in. It hadn't come back up. So yeah, Gwen's W is on quite a long cooldown, so you do need to be careful where you place it. I decided to just, poke her with my, Q. Yeah. So at this point, guys, we're going 3-0 right now. And you will see that Mordekaiser is so strong that I don't really have to worry about dying at all. Yeah. Take a little bit of poke there, but because I have Leeching Lair, Rift Maker, it basically means that even if I do take damage, I'm going to heal back a portion of health. So yeah. And Riftmaker's legendary, I mean mythic passive is it gives you 8 ability power as well as what is it? 2% Omnivamp to all your legendary items. So yeah. You guys can see here I'm just standing menacingly so that Gwen does not dare approach my minion wave. So yeah, basically guys, Mordekaiser is just a very fun champion. Yeah, I take a few turret shots here, which is my bad. But again, like I said, I'm not really that scared again of her at this point. So yeah. I completely whiff my Q here, but yeah. Gwen has bone plating up at that point, so annoyingly I don't do as much damage. However, she didn't do that much damage to me, so I guess it's an even trade there. See guys, that's how you want to be playing Mordekaiser. You want to try and constantly use your E to pull them in and poke them with your Q. So, or poke them with your E, pull them in, and then, you know, smack them with your Q. Just bonk them over the head. So yeah. Mordekaiser's Q actually does a load of damage. I use my shield here to heal. Yeah. I decide to go back and ward. We're quite far pushed up, as you can see, so yeah. She is losing all of the EXP here, though, because, you know, my presence is just, you know, she misses that. Oh, no, she gets that minion. But basically, my presence just being there is just, you know, making her back away from the minions. So she is missing all that CS. She teabagged me again. I do not understand. She just hits level 11 at this point, whereas I'm already level 12. So, yeah, you guys can see how far ahead I already am as Mordekaiser. I'm just going for the turret here at this point. I decided to ult her because she was being annoying. I knew I win here anyway because Riftmaker, so yeah. I did have to flash out, unfortunately, but, you know, it is what it is, so yeah. I just got annoyed at her poking at me, so I was just like, you know what, alright, let me take you to Brazil, you know? So I took her to Brazil, bonked her over the head in Brazil, and yeah. Decided to steal her stats in Brazil as well. Of course, I was on such high health there that I wasn't really afraid of dying, and I had my shield up. So again, guys, I was playing around my, you know, my advantages. Now I TP in here because, you know, there was a huge team fight going on here. Unfortunately, I don't really get anything out of this team fight. Yeah, not Pantheon. Hecarim lives with 1 health and manages to get away. Yeah, Jin just isn't really doing any damage to me, but he did annoy me with the fact that I wasn't able to just catch him. So yeah, that was a really unfortunate TP for us there. We didn't really get anything out of that. I mean, our presence kind of scared them off, but at the same time, was that really needed? I don't even think our presence scared them off. It was just, you know, it was just a really bad TP, a really unfortunate TP. I think if we actually got 1 kill out of that at least, I think that would have been really good, but it's just unlucky that we didn't get any kills there. That's the thing, guys. You shouldn't really go into fights expecting things. So yeah, now because of that, we all know how good Gwen's turret clear is. So yeah. I don't really get anything from that, which is really unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. I mean, I am still ahead of the Gwen, so it's not really a huge deal. Yeah. Gwen's buying, you know, AP boot, magic boots to go, you know. At this point, I decide, you know what, let's fight the Gwen. This is a 2v1 situation here. I have my ultimate up, so even if they did gank me, I wasn't too afraid. Yeah, this is me chasing the Hecarim down, killing the Hecarim, and now that I have Hecarim stats, it just means I'm even stronger. And let's not forget, I still have my shield up as well. So, yeah. I get the double kill there. Now, you see, I fought against the Gwen, and I had Hecarim's stats, so I knew that I would win that fight. Even if I did misplay that fight, I did misplay that fight pretty badly. You guys saw there, right? I misplayed that fight quite badly, but because I had my shield up and because I had Hecarim's stats, I knew that I could win in that fight anyway, so I wasn't too afraid of it, and I'm already ahead of the Gwen anyway, so yeah. I mean, this game was literally a few games after I played that Gwen game you guys saw, so yeah. I'm not really afraid of Gwen at this point. So now that we've gotten the first turret and pushed our wave underneath her turret, basically I roamed down to try and do something with the what's her name, the Syndra, but then I realized she's a bit too far away, so I just decided to back off here. I already have my armor boots and giant's belt, as well as blasting ones. Yeah, apologies for that, guys. I didn't actually mention that I grabbed my plated steel cap. So I've got armor boots, which means Hecarim, Jhin, and Pantheon don't do any damage to me anymore. Giant's belt and blasting wand. The reason I have these items, as well as amplifying tome, is because I'm building towards demonic embrace. Demonic embrace works really, really well on Mordekaiser, guys. You can go Nash's tooth as well. However, the burn comes in clutch situations a lot. Now I use this I use this plant to basically see where Hecarim is, because I don't know where he is. I wanted to go for a fight on the Gwen, so I decided to circle around even further. I probably should have gone through this way instead of this way, because she still saw me coming, and because she had her E up and it's on a very low cooldown, she just decides to run away. So yeah, she rushes down. She runs down. Unfortunately, I'm a bit too slow, so I can't really catch her, even with boots. She also has boots at this point as well, guys. So, yeah. Our Akali is TPing in because he sees a potential opportunity. He goes in. Hecarim annoyingly blocks me again, so I ult him. Unfortunately, I don't kill him this time, but I deal a load of damage towards him. He chilling smites me. So yeah, he's just trying to run away from me at this point because he knows how strong I am. So yeah, he does unfortunately get away. Kali doing a madness of a job, just kiting Gwen, assassinates Hecarim. Unfortunately, Gwen does get the kill here. No, she does get the kill. And then Syndra, I pull the Syndra in. Unfortunately, we can't get the kill on her, so me and the jungler decide to just back off. Yeah. I thought the Syndra might come back in, but she decided not to, so I decided to back off as well. But yeah, that was a pretty good roam. I mean, we got another three kills from that, or 2 kills from that. I couldn't remember, but yeah, something like 3 kills or 2 kills. I got a kill on the Pantheon. Yeah, 1 kill. We decided to, well, suppress the Syndra as she went back to lane. Xerath absolutely popping off. By the way, guys, this Xerath actually popped off really hard this game. He did really well. Ocean Dragon is up, and Ocean Dragon is really good for Mordekaiser because it just means, you know, even more healing over the ridiculous amount of healing that I already do. So, yeah. Hecarim, I guess, tried to steal it. Hecarim does run away here at this point. So, yeah, Pantheon then comes in to try and help. So, yeah. Now, guys, you will see here, I misplay this fight really badly. I unfortunately used my W way too early, and that unfortunately leads to my demise. You see, if I held onto my W there, I would have lived, but unfortunately I didn't. So, yeah, it's just unfortunate how that happened. So, yeah, Akali doing Akali things. Alright, got the flash out of the Gwen, so that was really good. So, yeah, guys, you can see I misplayed that fight really, really badly. However, we did end up killing the Hecarim as well and getting a few assists that time. So, yeah, you know what? I'll take it. It wasn't a horrendous fight, in all honesty. So yeah, guys, at this point, I already have Demonic Embrace, which means I now burn, which does actually get me a kill this game, so I'm glad I went Demonic Embrace. And I also get Seeker's Arm Guard, which means I'm now building, as if you guys didn't know, I'm now building towards Zhonya's. Zhonya's because armor against their team, as well as ability power and the invulnerability. So yeah. Now that we're back up, we decide to roam mid because my wave is already really far pushed up and the Gwen is there, so I just decide to roam mid to see if I can do anything here. Obviously the Syndra is going rogue, so we decide to you know, follow her. I grab her with my pull. Perfect CC chain from me, and the Akali assassinates it off with a finish. So yeah, perfect play from all of us there. We just decide to hard push the mid wave. Pantheon extends a bit too much here. I bonk him with a decent amount of health. Hecarim again annoying me, so I ult him for the next time. Just to take him out of the fight. I didn't really want to fight him here. I just wanted to take him out of the fight, and I'm glad I did that. Unfortunately, we don't secure a kill on the Pantheon, so it wasn't a horrendous ult from me, but I just wanted Hecarim out of the fight so that the guys had an easier time. Yeah, the burn, you see guys, the burn there from Demonic Embrace secured the kill there. Xerath, I was pretty sure Xerath got it, but I'm pretty sure the burn actually got that kill. So, yeah. No idea what the Jhin is doing, but the Jhin gets killed by Xerath. Unfortunately, our jungler goes in a bit too deep and dies. So yeah, I back off here, but then the turret goes down, so I decide no, let's just carry on going. So yeah, we grab the turret here. I wanted to try and go in for a grab on the Syndra, but she gets away. And then I realized, at this point, guys, I didn't actually know how much health I had. But then I looked at my health bar, and then I realized, oh my god, I'm going to die. So, yeah, this was the very first time in the game where I genuinely got frightened that I was about to, you know, not survive. So, yeah. But then again, Ocean Dragon comes in with the clutch healing, so that's really good. See, this is why health is really good on Mordekaiser, because, you know, if you have Ocean Dragon, it just means you heal for a ton, basically, with Ocean Dragon. Even if it's just one, you're going to heal for loads. So, yeah. Now, at this point, guys, I am building Fiendish Codex. Am I building Zhonya's at this point or something else? I can't actually remember what I'm building. What am I building at this point? I thought I was building Zhonya's. Maybe it isn't Zhonya's. Maybe it's... I actually don't know. I don't think it's Nash's Tooth. It's definitely not Ash's Tooth. I actually don't know what I'm building, guys. I actually forgot. So, yeah. Jhin, I don't know what he was thinking. He moved towards me, even though I'm 3 levels ahead, but then decided to leave. So, yeah. I'm just basically trying to push this wave in. I have red buff as well, because I don't know where I got red buff from. I don't remember getting red buff from anyone. Unless I killed someone with red buff, I must have. I don't remember taking it. I don't remember who I killed to get it either. Now you see, guys, I do a horrendous play here because I thought the E would actually extend with your flash, but it turns out it doesn't. So don't do a flash E. It never works. All right, trust me, don't do it. Yeah. Of course, you guys may be sad that I didn't go the max heal shield build today, but, you know, maybe in the future I might do it, maybe, if you guys want to see it. So, yeah, we head down towards Dragon, because the next Dragon is up. So, yeah, I leached the blue buff here for the Xerath. Give him a nice leash. He grabs a blue buff. We're all just seeing around Dragon. At this point, yeah, there's another fight going on. I decided to ult the Pantheon just because he was the closest towards me. He annoyingly does get away from me, though. I can't actually go past here. I think it's because I'm too big. So, yeah, that was a little bit annoying. But, yeah. I tried to get a kill here, but annoyingly, yeah, they're just, you know, Mordekaiser gets out-kited really heavily, hence why CC is what you want on Mordekaiser, guys. So, yeah. Yeah, Mordekaiser just gets CC'd very, very easily. That's why, and he gets out-kited very easily as well. So that's why I wasn't really able to pick anything up from there. You can see here, yeah, that Hecarim is just way too fast for Mordekaiser to really catch. Now, our Xerath does get the kill there, so really well done from him. We decide to go for a play on the Syndra. However, Xerath lands a Q, doesn't actually finish her off yet. But finishes her off here. No, just gets the, just gets the flash, so, yeah. Then I decide, because they're so far pushed away, we decide to do Dragon, me and the Samira. Samira steals the Dragon from me, which was rightfully mine, but oh well, it is what it is. So, yeah. See, at this point, guys, what are we doing at this point? Well, now that we're in the late game, we basically just decide to start A-ramming and stuff. So, yeah. I can't actually remember what item I was going for here, so I really don't know, unfortunately. Yeah. I followed up on the roam a little bit too late, unfortunately. Yeah, we do get the kill on the Syndra. Yeah, I take the Hecarim into my death dimension. Again, at this point, I just can't chase him because he's gone too far. So, yeah. Again, I was way too far at this point to really just engage. So, yeah, I get the Q on the, on the Gwen. Gwen probably should have backed off that fight, but she decided not to. So, yeah, that's what led to the next kill there. Now at this point we just hard push this wave, grab the inhibitor. Yeah. At this point, guys, we are really far deep in. We probably should have backed off a little bit earlier. Samira decides to TP to the cannon right in front of her, because why not? Yeah, we absolutely demolished the Syndra here, so... Yeah, I am tanking turret at this point, guys, but at this point, it really doesn't matter, honestly. So, yeah. I nearly die here again, but then I realize I have my shield up, and I can't die, so, yeah. We secure the kill on their team. And we grab the inhibitor. And that is GG. So, yeah, that's how we played Mordekaiser in Season 12, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have been Carvenus14, and still am. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.